Today we're talking about Elminster in Oathbreaker, what kind of a deck we might be able to make with them, what kind of signature spell would be best for them, and as always, like and subscribe if you enjoy Oathbreaker content like this. Elminster costs 3 white blue and starts at 5 loyalty. Whenever you scry, the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn costs X less to cast, where X is the number of cards looked at while scrying this way. +2, draw a card, then scry 2. -3, exile the top card of your library, create a number of 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature tokens with flying, equal to that card's mana value. It also says Elminster can be your commander, and that is especially cool because we could build this as a commander deck, and then pull cards from it to turn it into an Oathbreaker deck as needed. I think that's a great way to get into the format if you're not positive how much you're going to play Oathbreaker. Alright, it looks like Elminster wants us to care about scrying and giant instant and sorcery spells. First, let's look at signature spell options that actually scry more than the amount of mana we put into them. With Elminster's static ability, these actually kind of ramp us, which is really strange. Next, we've got the options that scry equal to the mana that we put into them. And personally, I think these are better as a signature spell option. I want to point out that if you don't find what you're looking for to scry to the top, you can use that mana to recast the spell from the command zone, paying the extra 2. So it's not free the second time, but is very affordable. And if you still don't find anything, you should have enough mana to cast it again. At that point, you will have scryed a ton, and hopefully you found what you're looking for, and you can -3 Elminster to make a whole bunch of tokens. Another way of going about getting a big spell to the top of your deck is Brainstorm. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. Or we could build our deck to scry a whole bunch of other ways and try to essentially ramp up to cast a huge X spell. If that's the case, Finale of Glory or Finale of Revelation as a signature spell might be really good options. Or we could pick a signature spell that turns our 1/1 flying tokens into better creatures just for the turn. We've got Mirrorweave and Sakashima's Will for that. And of those, I especially like Mirrorweave, because it's an instant. We can attack, if they don't have any flyers, they can't block, and then we can turn those creatures into something better. Probably something they have. Mystic Reflection is a little bit similar. Choose target non-legendary creature. The next time one or more creatures or planeswalkers enter the battlefield this turn, they enter as copies of the chosen creature. Yeah, I really like that this one's not just for the turn. You can't just do it whenever you want, though. It has to be when you're making the tokens. I also love that this can be used defensively. When they cast a big creature or their Oathbreaker, you can make it enter the battlefield as something else. Yeah, that's pretty mean, but it's pretty good too. Alright, last we've got Elminster's Simulacrum. For 6 mana, instant. For each opponent, you create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target creature that player controls. Yeah, this doesn't really synergize with the deck or the Planeswalker, but for the Vorthos players who really want something flavorful, Elminster's Simulacrum in an Elminster deck, that might appeal to you. So, what do you think? What would you pick as a signature spell? And did I miss any good ones? If you're still shopping around for Oathbreakers, you can check out one of my many other Oathbreaker videos, and I will see you next time.